Hey guys, my name is Sam Strickland and I am a double diamond with It Works. I have been doing this business for a little over 2.5 years. I am a full-time teacher, a wife, a mom of two busy girls, and I joined this business because I wanted some extra money to pay for family vacations. And so after watching my upline for a year and a half, I was like, okay, I got to figure out, I want to do something. And then I asked her, I went to her and I joined this business. And I was able to promote to diamond in 3 months, double diamond in 5 months. And I've been able to hold double my salary for the last year doing this business. So I am living proof that if you have a busy life, you can still fit this into your schedule if you want to. Okay. So I want to preface what I'm going to show you guys. This is all contingent on knowing how to do host to post. And this is something you will learn how to do host to post. Can always save this for another time to go back and look at if you're not sure how to do host to post, but this is not a host to post training. So I'm not going to be teaching you how to do host to post, what host to post is. I'm not going to be teaching you all the things that we do every single day. I'm going to teach you how to do all of that and put it into your schedule. Okay. This is about having a busy schedule and fitting in this business into that schedule. We have lots of people on our team that work full time. I see Heidi's on here. She's a nurse. I'm a teacher. Madison Richardson, well, she got to retire, luck it out. She was a teacher. Stacy Alcala herself was a school receptionist and went all the way to triple diamond before she left and did this business. So there's a lot of working busy people, but there's also people that work at home or stay-at-home moms or they're homeschool moms. And I know that that is super busy as well. And a lot of times for those OGs that have been in for a while, we feel like we are on our phone from the time we get up to the time we go to bed. And that kind of defeats the purpose of why we join this business, right? So first, please understand that this is not mine. I'm not going to take credit. This is not Sam's system. It's really Jenica Winters. That's wrong. That's right. It's Jenica Winter's system. I was thinking of Winter Skinner. Anyways, it's Jenica Winter's system of kind of what she did, but it's me and the way I've broken it down to put it into my schedule. Okay. So first and foremost, I want everybody on here to understand that right this minute, you have to make a decision. You have to decide to make your business a priority. You have to. If you decide to make excuses for why you can't do your business, I can't do this, Sam, because of this. I can't do this because of that. Well, you're right. You can't if you choose to. When I joined this business, guys, I was teaching full time. I was my school's cheer coach. My girls were in sports in school and select sports outside of school, as well as I am a wife and I have to take care of my home. So I have a busy schedule. I know what busy looks like. Okay. But why have I been able to be successful? I've been able to be successful because I made a choice to make my business a priority. Okay. So that's step one. Step one is making your business a priority. And if you aren't, because I can easily forget to do my business, I can easily be like, no, I don't want to. But we want to make our business a priority. Okay. So I have broken down my day, morning, midday, afternoon. That's kind of like when I get to work, especially this last week I've been back at work and I can work my business morning, midday, and afternoon. That's it. I cannot be on my phone. In fact, I choose not to be on my phone during the day. I want to honor the school system. I get paid by the school system in the school day, so I'm going to honor them and not be on my phone. Okay. So how do I do this? Well, for those of you who are not morning people, let's learn to be morning people. I myself am a night owl. Most nights I don't go to bed till midnight because it's just a habit of mine that I stay up late and I am a night owl. But guess what? I'm also a morning person now. I'm still a night owl, but I have become a morning person because I want to make a commitment to my business. Okay. So I could crawl out of bed every day at 6:15 and get ready and go to work. I can even turn on Power Hour and have it running in the background, but not really working it. I've done that before. No, you'll have. But that is not conducive to my business. That does not help me at all. Because if I do that and I don't do my business, I'm going to get to work and then I'm going to already start the day behind. So instead, I'm going to get up at 5. Is it hard to get up? Yeah, but it is absolutely doable. For those of you that are like, Sam, I'm not a morning person, go read the Miracle Morning. Miracle Morning. Great book. It's all about mindset, that you absolutely can be a morning person, okay? So you're going to want to commit to getting up a little bit. If you can only commit 30 minutes, get up 30 minutes early, all right? 30 minutes can totally set the tone of your day. So this is all contingent on the goal for the day is we're going to get host to post up. We're wanting to get up the magic number 10 host to post, okay, by working the system, okay? But it starts out, my day starts out with already having host to post up. So let me share with y'all how I work my host to post. When people post for me, so here we are on Sunday. I've already gotten 5 host to post up. I'm not touching those host to posts today, guys. I'm not going back to my host to post today. And every 5 seconds, I'm trying to go, somebody comment? Did somebody comment? Did somebody? I'm not touching them. Somebody posted for me. I wrote down that they posted for me. I let them know, thank you so much. I will be getting to that post within 24 hours, and I appreciate your patience. So I go ahead and set it up that I'm not touching that host to post. I will get them within 24 hours. So if they post tonight at 7 o'clock, I might not get to them until tomorrow at 7 o'clock. So I'm trying to go ahead and set that expectation for people that host post for me, okay? So how I'm gonna work this is tomorrow, I'm gonna wake up. So we'll pretend I got 5 host posts up. I got 10 up yesterday. So wake up this morning, and the first thing I'm gonna do, and all of these, I need to show you guys. I put it up, it's in my post on Diamond Empire. And there's a lot of posts. Oh, okay. So we're working off this post right here. It's got all of my, it is hot in my house. Could be that's 100 degrees outside. Maybe. So I've got my morning tasks on here. Now, these are just the morning tasks that I'm teaching y'all. There are a few other things that I do in the morning, like I'm gonna send out my happy birthday messages, and I'm going to message my team, and I'm going to message my newbies. But those are things that you'll learn to just incorporate into your day. But these are the non-negotiables. These are the things I'm going to do. So I've got my morning tasks on here. I've got my midday task, and I've got my afternoon tasks that you guys can look at. Okay. So let's start with what it says, that I'm going to friend request all my host to post commenters. So I'm going to go back to every single host to post that I got up yesterday. And remember, I said I got up 10. Okay. So I'm going to go back to all 10 of those host to posts, and I'm going to open them up, and the people that commented, I'm sending them a friend request. That is it. Do not do anything else. Send them a friend request. Do not tell them you've sent them a friend request. Do not tell them, hey, once you accept it. I mean, because this is how I'm listening to Jenica, and this is how I'm incorporating. Just send them a friend request. That's all you're going to do. That's what your morning task is with the host to post. We're not touching that host to post again. Do you need me? Oh, you're live. Sorry, I saw you, Stacy. Okay. I'm getting parched. Okay. So you're going to send them friend requests. All right. Hold on. I got to make sure. Anybody have a question about that? Because I want to go over everything. Hold on. Oh, it's just Christy Bass. Okay. So I'm going to try to be good and see that if you have a question. Just friend requests. Now for me, because I'm very task oriented, I will go back and heart their comment so that I know that I sent them a friend request, because later in the midday when I get back on there, there's going to be people that commented again, and I need to know to go friend request them. Okay. So I'm just going to send a friend request. Okay. The second thing that you're going to do is you are going to message the conversations from the day before that you have had. So we are going to go into Messenger. I'm going to scroll all the way down to Saturday morning. All right, which is when I started having conversations on Saturday. Now, these are the people that I'm going to end up messaging. Okay. People who I wished happy birthday to, and they said, thank you. People that I got into conversations about products, people that I got into conversation about the business, and people that said that they would host a post for me. Now, Jenica kind of breaks this up, but I'm already just going up and just taking care of all of my follow-up. I'm just doing it. Okay. These are the 4 types of people. Host a happy birthday people that said, thank you. People that I talked to about product, people that I talked to about business, and people who said they would host a post for me, that they didn't. Okay. So I need to get on this soon, by the way, so I can put scripts in here. So when you go back through and people said thank you, you said you sent them a happy birthday. Hopefully you're sending it in Messenger, guys. That is the best place to send happy birthdays is send them through Messenger. When you have sent it through Messenger and they say thank you, well, guess what? This is a perfect opportunity to ask them to host a post. This system, we're starting early in the morning. We're trying to get more host to post up. Okay. So we're going, sorry, I'm trying to log in. Okay. So we are going to do that. So what I'm going to do is anybody that I've talked to, I'm going to put the script in here and I'll put this under the post later. Anybody that I've talked to and I sent a happy birthday message to them and they said thank you, not just anybody. They responded back and said thank you. I send this. You're so welcome. Not sure if you'd be interested, but my team is doing a $500 cash giveaway and wanted to see if you'd like an entry. And all you have to do is make a post on your Facebook wall that I will give you. Would you be open to that? I changed it a little. I took off the, since it's your special day or maybe it's your lucky day, I took it off because I'm sending the birthday message the next day, the host post, because I didn't want to send it the day of because I felt like they were going to think I was wishing them happy birthday so that they would post for me. You know what I mean? So this way I'm sending it the next day. Also, one of the reasons why this is so great is their algorithm has been boosted and is going like crazy on their birthday because everybody's been messaging them and everybody's been commenting on their wall saying happy birthday. So now if they put up a post for me, it's going to be great because their algorithms, they've got it stirred up and it's good. Okay. So those are the first people. Okay. Whenever I'm going up my newsfeed, my messenger, and I see that I've wished somebody a happy birthday and they said thank you, I'm sending them that message. Okay. When I'm talking to somebody about the business, okay, if I've talked to somebody about the business, I'm just going to do regular follow-up, you guys, okay? There's a bunch of different scripts. I'm not going to give y'all any of those because there's a bunch. It's just whatever you're having a conversation about something in the business, I go ahead and hit that follow-up, okay? And it's about the business. It's not about host to post, okay? Whenever I'm going through and I see that I sent somebody something to host a post, all right? And they did not host a post for me, I'm going to send this. Hey friend, I'm working on entries for this $500 drawing. I wanted to make sure I didn't miss you. Do you want to post on your wall for me? Do you know that the majority of my host to posts for the day come from that? Guys, people forget. We need to show grace and remember how busy you are and how busy people are in general, okay? Me, myself, like today, it's Sunday, and I got a schedule that my daughter's coach sent out what the week looks like for volleyball. Even though I have a calendar on my refrigerator, even though I've made a calendar, even though I've got it in my phone, she sent me a reminder because why? We get busy and we just forget, okay? Me doing this, do you know how many people are like, oh, I was going to do it when I got to work and I forgot. And oh, I get all the time, oh, I forgot, okay? So now I'm asking people who it was their birthday to post for me. I'm asking people who said they would to post for me, sending out follow-ups for business. And then the last one, and I want to just tell y'all how I did this so that y'all understood. The last one are people that I've talked to about product because there's two types of scripts I send out, okay? Now, if I've gotten into a conversation with somebody about product, but I have not talked to them about pricing, I only sent product, okay? Even if they did not respond at all, ghosted me, okay? I'm gonna send, and I have all these scripts under one single folder, so it's easy to send when I'm doing follow-up. I'm going to send this script, just making sure you got that last message. We have some specials going on right now. Would you like me to send you pricing? Guys, you do not understand how many people I get a conversation started. My first script that I sent them product did not get the conversation started. And now they're like, oh man, I need to answer her. Okay. So I'm going to ask people that I did not get to pricing. I just talked about the product. I'm going to send them this. Okay. But people that I talked to about the product and I sent pricing to them, I am not going to send them a follow-up about the product. I'm going to ask them to host a post. Now, I'm going to be honest. This was like, what? Because this is what Jenica said. And I was like, you want me to just not follow up about product? You want me to send them a host? Now I'm going to lose them as a customer. That was my mentality. I'm going to lose them as a customer. But I trusted the process. She's an ambassador diamond. She's got lots of people on her team that are ambassador diamonds. She is showing that she's successful. Success leaves clues, and I'm going to listen to what people are saying that are successful. So she said, do it. So when people, I get to pricing, I'm going to go back the next day and I'm going to send this. Happy Saturday, Emily. How are you today? As you're deciding about the product, I have a favor to ask. Would you mind sharing a post for me that I give you, and in return, I can enter you into my cash giveaway? We're giving away $500 cash. Okay. Now this is the script. It's on everybody else's board. The only thing I did is change it a little, where basically it doesn't say as you're deciding about the cleanse. I say as you're deciding about product. Okay. Because I'm talking to different people about different things. Okay. So this way it just covers it. And I send that. So now I have asked 3 different types of people to host a post for me. Okay. Automatically. So I'm starting to get the conversation, and the goal is I'm getting up 10 more host posts today. I'm getting 10 more host posts up today. Okay. Any questions about that? Because I want to like make sure, is there anybody that's like, I'm not really sure, Sam, you're just talking at your butt and I don't understand. Okay. Y'all, is it 100 degrees at your house? Because it is. And then inside, maybe it's just me because I'm on here talking to y'all. Okay. So that's the second thing. So I've friend requested all the people under my host post, and I've done my follow-up. Guys, I do all of my follow-up. I start from the beginning and I go all the way up to the evening and I follow up. Even whenever I at 10 o'clock at night or 9 o'clock at night, I send out some kind of script, and I can see that somebody didn't see it. Like if they haven't opened it, I still send them a follow-up script. I'll go ahead and send it again. Okay. Just go ahead and get it. So I've done all my follow-up. So here it is. It'll be 5:30 in the morning. I've sent off all my follow-up. So I've sent 2 different ways, 2 different tasks I've done. Okay. So the third thing that I'm going to do in the morning is I'm going to hop on my giveaway post. Guys, you need to have a giveaway post up at all times. Okay. That have comments. When you start running out of comments, when you can see your giveaway is running out of comments, put up another giveaway. And when that one's running out of comments, put up another giveaway. Okay. To cover something, I want everybody to know that this happens to everybody. You have the same people over and over again that are going to hop on your giveaway. Okay. Over and over again. I've started saying, I have like a script that I sent out. You're in this month's drawing already, and like a thumbs up or a heart or a, high five or whatever. I just say that because it boosts my algorithm and it lets them know I'm not skipping over them, just so you know. Okay. So I'm going to hop on my giveaway, and I'm going to go and I'm going to respond to 20 people on my giveaway. So I'm going down my giveaway, 20 people, I'm asking them to host a post for me. Okay. Those 3 tasks alone can be done in 20 to 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. Okay. Now, if I'm on Power Hour, I'm going to put up my post. Obviously, I send out my birthday messages. I don't necessarily cold friend request a whole lot. I do sometimes, but I'm friend requesting so much through this that I'm already getting a lot of friend requests out. Even my interaction isn't as much. I interact through sending out my birthday messages and things like that. Okay. So for the most part, in my morning task, it's these 3 things and I'm done. Okay. So for me and for anybody else, okay, for me, I'm going to now go to work, and I get to work at 7:15 in the morning, guys. And my lunch is at 12:45. 12:45. That is 5.5 hours that I am not on my phone. Guess what's happening in my messenger while I'm sitting there not on my phone? It's blowing up. My messenger is now full. Okay. 40, 50, 60 messages. Okay. Everybody breathe when that happens. Okay. This is something that took me a while to learn. You do not have to respond to people immediately. Okay. You don't. And honestly, the pressure that it lets go of when you realize that you don't have to, you'll feel so much better, where you'll feel like I get to control how I run my business and I don't have to respond to people. And if somebody gets upset, all you have to say is, oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to put my little boy down for a nap. Or, oh, I'm sorry. I'm a teacher and I was like teaching 5 classes and I try to be honoring to the school system and I wasn't on my phone. Or, oh, I'm a nurse and I'm not able to be on my phone, or whatever it is. And then people are like, oh, I'm sorry. So definitely don't stress. It's actually a good thing when your messenger fills up, because now your midday tasks are going to be coming along. Okay. And your midday task, part of it, you'll be working through that. Any questions about those 3 morning tasks? Okay. friend requesting your host posts, all the host posts, following up with everybody, and then messaging 20 people off of your giveaway. Now, I want to say this for anybody that's kind of new. One of the best tips that I can give you is turn off your messenger notifications. Turn them off. Because what's going to happen is if I send out a follow-up to somebody and then I see that it pops through as I'm trying to send out more follow-up, a lot of times, and I did this when I started my business, a lot of times I answer it and then there's the rabbit trail and I swirl out and then I haven't been able to complete my tasks. You want to be extremely task oriented and focused to where you are completing this task and doing nothing but completing it. Okay. Oh, here's some questions. Okay. What apps are you having put up? Okay. So I'm doing the cleanse. I'm doing the DT asks. By the way, if your DT asks are getting shut down, you make it into a colored picture and then have them post the picture. And then sometimes, every once in a while, I'm putting gummies. But I'm really sticking to cleanse and distributor ask. Those are kind of the two. If somebody is a repeat and they posted for me in June and they posted for me in July, I might give them a gummies, or I might say, okay, they did cleanse in June and DT host post in July, August, they can go back to cleanse. Okay. Or if you're trying to grow your market, give them a giveaway post. Okay. What if I missed people's comments from several days ago? Is it weird to comment back after so long? No. So you mean like they've gotten pushed down in your messenger and you didn't see it? Absolutely go and comment. Make sure you just say, hey, I'm sorry, I didn't see this, or just respond. Okay. A lot of times they're not on Facebook either. What about if my post contests don't get any comments? Then that's okay. You're gonna learn to shake up your algorithm. You're gonna learn to start growing your market. That will be super helpful. You're gonna learn to start interacting. Okay. Do you only friend request so many people from the host post? Okay, yeah, that's a good question. So Stacy asked me this. So what if I have 10 host posts up and each one of those has 10 comments or 10 friends? That's 100 friends that I'm sent, right? I don't teach math. 100. And you're really only supposed to friend request about 35 people at a time. So yeah, a lot of times though, that's rare. That's rare. If that is something that happens, what I would recommend is do that task and then maybe an hour later, do it again. So if it's something that I know I have a lot of that going on, and if I get up at 5, I'm going to do that. And maybe at 6:30, I do it. Maybe when a power hour starts, I'm doing that again. So I don't get shut down. Okay. Because yeah, you will get blocked if you're adding a lot of friends. I will tell you guys, in the morning, I do not friend request the likes yet. Not in the morning. I'm just going to friend request the commenters. I will go back and do friend request for the likes. Okay. All right. So that's the morning. Guys, I'm going to encourage you to put your phone down, like down, like away where it's not around. And you will have anxiety because you're used to having that puppy dog in your hand, right? So those are my morning tasks. So for me, 12:45, and I'm going to speak to you teachers out there. If you are a teacher, I'm speaking to you. At lunch, I shut my door, I turn out my light, and I go sit and I work. Why do I turn out my light? Because then people think I'm not there. Because people will come and talk to you. You want to talk to people, it's great, it's fun. There are days that I go to lunch with my friends. There are days that I have students in my room. That's fine. But when you can, turn out your light and work, okay? Sundays, Ellen. On Sundays, I even have it on my task list. On Sundays, I go and I do the, what's it called? It's on my Sunday task list. I should just look at it. I delete the friend requests, outgoing friend requests that haven't been answered. I do that on Sundays. It literally says delete message request. That's one of mine. I'm tasked. I got to be task oriented. Okay. Okay. So let's talk about if you get someone to do the giveaway, how supposed do you still leave it? If you get someone to do the giveaway host post, do you still leave it? Yes. Till the next day. I don't touch it. There's a reason. I'll tell you why when I get to it. When I get to my evening. Delete outgoing requests. Okay. Let's go to midday. So now midday, I'm going, guys, and I want to tell you all this. When I get up in the morning and I have messages in my inbox, I don't touch them. I'm not touching them. Why do I do that? Guys, I want you to think about a fire. When you get a fire going, you do have to stoke it, right? You got to put more stuff on it to keep it going. You have to give it oxygen. You have to blow on it. You have to, oh, the fire's dying. Let me put more stuff on it, right? But that's kind of easy to do versus trying to get a new fire started. That's hard, right? I look at those messages in my messenger in the morning as my fires are already going. They're already going. I got the work going already. They're look at my fire, it's going. I'm trying to get new fires going. Okay. I'm trying to get new conversations going. So I'm focusing in the morning on doing these. I'm not touching those until the midday. Okay. I'm just not. It's okay. I promise. All right. So my midday tasks. Now on my midday task, I'm going to message all the people that hosted a post, that all those people that I just friend requested in the morning. I'm going to message all of them, even if they did not accept my friend request. I am going to message them because I'm going to go back to my host a post and I'm going to message them and I'm going to say, hey, I messaged you. Hey, I sent you a message. Check your inbox, info sent, check your messenger. I'm going to tell them. So even if they didn't accept my friend request and I messaged them, I'm going to tell them that I messaged them so they know it's there. Okay. I gave them about 5 hours to accept my friend request. All right, guys, I'm going to tell you how this has changed my business. Before, I was only messaging people that accepted my friend request. Now I'm messaging the people that accepted my friend request and the people that didn't. So it's like I'm getting in way more conversations because I haven't limited to just my friends. It's to people that I'm not friends with as well. So I'm going to send all that out and I'm going to go back. You go back under that host a post and you tell them that you messaged them. It also boosts that host a post as well for more people to see it. So I'm going to send out the messages. Okay. Then I'm going to send out 30 host a post asks, 30 cold host a post asks. I do have my friend list printed. If you do not have your, I'm going to tell you about alarms too, guys. I live on alarms. Okay. But I have it printed. If you don't have your friend list printed, it's okay. You can go into your friends and just go down and just know where you left off and just send out 30 cold asks. The 30 cold asks that I send out is it depends. I normally send this one. Okay. Don't do, hey girl. You put your name in there. If I have never talked to them before, like I've never sent them anything, I'll send them this. If I've never ever sent them a host to post ask, I send this one. Guys, that one's the best. That one right there. Hey friend, I have a fun question for you. Don't worry, I'm not asking you to buy or sell anything. That will get me into so many conversations right off the bat because they're like, wait, what is she asking? And so it helps open the conversation. Okay. So I'm going to come back. Stacey, will you remind me to answer Ashley's question here in a minute? Okay. So I'm going to send out 30 cold asks. Guys, remember, you have messages waiting to be answered. Don't answer them. Just do your tasks. Okay. So I'm going to send out 30 cold host to post asks. And I'm going to send out 10 DT asks, my DT asks that I send out. And I promise I'll put these under the post. This is my DT asks that I send out. Okay. And then the last thing I do, because guys, this is super important. I am a product of a host to post. I am a product of a host to post. I did not become a loyal customer. I became a distributor. Okay. Because I hosted a post for Natalie Emerson and then watched her for a year and a half and joined her. Okay. So I'm a product. So the other thing, and you'll see it says in there, DT invite perhaps 2 days ago. Okay. So here we are on Sunday. I'm working host to post that are Saturday. I'm going to go back to Friday. Friday, I'm going to go back to my host to post. Okay. I worked them yesterday. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to thank them. So if, let's see, I see Rebecca. I'm going to say, thanks, Rebecca. I'm going to tag her in it. Thanks, Rebecca. I'm going to tag her in that post. And then now I'm going to go and I'm going to message her and I'm going to ask her to be a distributor. Oh, I clicked the wrong things. And this is what I send. I do send, hey girl, because we're friends now, right? So I'm going to send her and I'm going to ask her to be a distributor. Now, guys, if I got a 10 host to post the day before, I have essentially just sent out 20 DT asks because I send out my 10 DT cold ask and I send out my 10 ask from host to post. Guys, you want to do this. This is where most of my distributors come from people that host to post for me. Okay. So those are the tasks that I'm doing midday. 10 DT ask, 30 cold host post ask, messaging all of my host posters, telling them I message them, sending them that first script. Okay. And then the DT invite. I'm going to go back. If I have time, then I'll start going through my messenger and answering some questions, answering some messages that are there. Okay. If I have time. If I don't, that's okay. I'll do it in the afternoon. All right. Now, to go back up and answer this question while you guys think about what I just said, will you get blocked from Messenger if you send messages to friends? No. So if you're just solely sending messages to people that are not your friends, yes. But I have a combination of people that I'm talking to that are my friends, people that I've been talking to for a while. Like the majority, I would say if I've got 100 messages, I would say maybe 20 are not my friends and 80 are. So it's a small amount. So there's a good mix. So no. Now, when I started doing this, a little bit, I was like, oh, I got to stop. They're going to make me wait to send that person a message. And then later on in the day, I would just resend the message and it would go through. Okay. But I haven't in a while. Okay. This is my midday task, guys. What are we doing? We're getting host to post out there. I have sent so many messages about host to post by midday. Okay. And I put my phone down. Okay. I get done with lunch at 1:30. I don't get home till around 4. And anybody that knows me, I've talked about this, I'm going to take me a baby nap. When I say baby nap, my body is now giving me like 9 to 10 minutes to sleep and it's making me mad, but I take little baby naps. Why do I take baby naps? Because I need them. I gotta refuel. So like take a little nap and then, we're doing stuff here at the house. We're cooking dinner and, I'm going to volleyball games right now. That's my thing. So I'm like focused on my kiddo, but guess what I have waiting for me? In my messenger, I now have all these messages waiting for me. People that are interested in the product, people that, yes, I'll host a post for you. People that, yeah, send me more information about the business. Like these are all the messages that I'm having. Okay. Why do we want to do it like this? The reason you want to do it like this, guys, is I want you to think, especially you OGs, y'all can probably testify to this. When you don't do it like that all day long, you're answering messages because a couple messages come in and you answer those messages and then you do a task and then you see more messages and you're answering that and you do this task. And so you're just constantly on your phone instead of, I've got this, I'm going to block out this amount of time to be on my phone. And then I'm done. I'm tapping out. Okay. So my midday task, anybody have questions about my midday task before I move into the last thing I do in the day? Y'all might have questions. To be honest, that is so many. Oh, no, I get it. Like, I'm going to tell you guys, like, it's funny, Stacey and I have talked about it. It's actually, I'm kind of glad that school is starting because I can stay focused. Whenever it's summertime, I'm just like, nah! It's just like my brain can't stay focused versus I'm busy and now I can. I know at lunchtime, I only have so much time to work. So my work is more consistent. I'm more diligent. I'm focused. It's on a time crunch. I'll sit there and look at the time and I'm like, ooh, versus I got all the time in the world. I don't have anything to do today. What am I going to do? I'm going to lay out the pool. You know what I mean? So if you can do that and you can challenge yourself to say, okay, it is 7:06 right now and I'm going to work till 7:30 and set an alarm at 7:30. You're like, I'm done. I'm going to put my phone away. You don't have to put your phone away for the whole day. Just put it down. Okay. You want to realize that your business is about, we want that freedom. We don't want to be a slave to our business and our phone. Okay. So the last thing I'm doing, my afternoon tasks, I am now going and I'm answering so many messages, right? This is where I get up a lot of host posts, a lot. They come in fast. I mean, the other day, I think it was 5 o'clock and I had 0 hosts to post up, 0. And I ended up having 12 by the end of the day because there are all these messages that say, yes, I'll post for you. And now I'm sending the messages and, there's all this conversation. So whenever it says respond to want info, that's anybody. You're just responding to those messages that are waiting in your messenger. Okay. I do have where it says 10 host posts up on my task list. It says 10 host posts because I'm gonna get 10 up. I'm gonna, okay. Guys, if it's 5 for you, it's okay. Go shoot for 5, but I'm going to push everybody to do 10 because we can do it. I know we can. We have to do this. Okay. The last thing it says DT invite for 2+ hat comments. So while I do not check those messages for comments so that I can work the host to post per se, okay, instead, I'm going to go back, and when I see that they've got 2 or more comments, I want to invite that person to be a distributor right away, especially when they've got a ton. Y'all know that y'all seen, especially when we started the cleanse host post, man, that puppy blows up, right? So I send out this. I send this right in a row. Have you ever considered doing something like I do to make extra money from your phone? Oops, I'm trying to send the wrong one. And then right behind it, I send this. You have so many people interested, I really think you're going to kill us. Okay. Now for me, if I send that, I'm going to put like a little star next to their name, because I want to be careful in the morning. Because remember, the next morning, it's now I'm going to start working the host post, because I'm going to start friend requesting. That one I might want to wait for a second. I'm going to send that in the evening, maybe like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night. And I'm sending that. I want to make sure that they have at least seen it. Now, if I can see they've seen that message and they haven't responded to me, I'll go ahead and probably at least start friend requesting, but I want to give them some time. Okay. The reason we want to do that, guys, is because somebody's got a lot of messages, a lot of people commenting under their hosted post. We want to go ahead and offer them the opportunity. Like, you could totally do that. You've already got customers waiting to go. They might as well be your customer instead of my customer. Okay. And I've gotten a lot like this. I've gotten a lot, and I'm doing this. This is beforehand. We're doing this before. I will go back and I will ask later, but it's best to do it up front. Okay. So this is what I do in the afternoon. Okay. That's really what I do, guys. Now, I'm messaging my newbies every day. I'm messaging my team. I record a message every day for my team and I send it out. I'm leading some teams. I post. I get on power hours. There's all those things that I do, but I'm talking about this bulk task oriented. What is it we're calling it? Time blocks. We're time blocking. So we're blocking our time off. I'm working in the morning, I'm working midday, and I'm working in the afternoon. Time blocking. That's what you want to do, guys, because you'll sit and work on your phone all day long. And I mean, nobody's wrong for doing that. But if we can do the same thing with less amount of time on our phone, wouldn't we want to do that? Okay. Now, when I say this, clocking in and out, when I say this, guys, please understand this takes a minute. Okay. I was scared when I do this. I'm a mass enroller. I usually enroll pretty regularly. And when I started this, May 24th, I remember the day that I started it. When I started it, I remember by the time I got to the end of the week, I was like, I've not enrolled a customer this week. And it freaked me out. Like, I got freaked out. Okay. But it just takes a minute. It takes a minute to get this system, that Val said, you're pushing a big, huge boulder up a hill. We got to get to the top of the hill. Okay. How are you allowing time for your newbies doing all this? Oh, my newbies are different. My newbies, I'm going to teach them posting, interacting, growing your market, following up, plugging in. We'll get to host to post. Because if I do this with my newbies, I feel like they're going to be like, I don't know. This is more for people that have kind of an established business. Not necessarily, you don't necessarily have to be, I've been in for 6 months. It could be you've been in for a couple of weeks and you get the gist of what we do every day, right? You understand what we're doing. Okay. Yeah. My newbies, every day, it's on my own task list. My mornings, it says message newbies every day. And I message my newbies every day. Okay. We get to this. I do teach them host to post, and through getting on power hours and tips from the tops and things like that, they'll start learning this. But this was more of, I have had a lot of people asking me how I myself was working this. Now, I will say, for those of you, I've had a lot of people asking, and I'm going to say it again. I use Planner Note. Is that what it's called? It's not Color Note on it. It's Planner Note. Yeah, Planner Note. Planner Note is for iPhone. Color Note is for Samsung. Okay. Yeah, Samantha's mine. She sees my face every morning. I do a video every morning. So I have everything blocked out. I even have my Sunday tasks. Like this says Sunday task, and then my morning, midday, I've got host a post. These are my host posts from today, guys. Why is it? It's a little bit too dim. Go. Sorry, y'all. My host a post, so I can check them off. And my morning task, my midday task, my afternoon task, they're all here. Okay. I even on Sundays, guys, I will tell you Sundays are a little different for me. Sundays, it's more about planning out my week. And I have to spend a little bit different time. If I don't get 10 host posts up on Sundays, I don't freak out about it because I'll just double up. And like the other day, I got 20. Sundays are just for me, I feel like it's more about preparing for the week. I want to prepare for the week. And so there's certain things that I'm going to put together. I will put all my planner note stickies in for the whole week. So I'm prepared, I'm ready to go. But anyways, yes, planner note for iPhone, color note for Samsung or Android. Okay. But I'm red green. So my green, this is speaking to all the green people. Guys, I'm going to tell you, no matter what, you just figure it out, whatever works for you, but find a system. Stacy all the time, she has this like little, it looks like this, but it's a little like, she's got a little folder and she's got names, and that's how it works for her. Okay. What works for me might not work for you, and that's okay. Find something that works for you, but you want to put in the work. Okay. So this is just what works for me. Now I will tell you really quickly, since my alarm went off, guys, I set alarms like crazy. And I mean, I have an alarm that goes off every single day, Monday through Friday at 6:15. And it says power hour, so that I can go, let me go get on power hour and be ready. It goes off Saturday at 8:15, power hour. So yesterday I'm in the car going to volleyball and I'm getting on power. Now there's days that I can't, so I don't, but it makes it to where you don't go, oh, I forgot. I don't forget because my alarm's set. I've got one that's going to go off at 8 for the opportunity Zoom. My alarm that just went off now, it's telling me to post because I can't remember. I'm so busy. I need things to help me. So utilize what you have. Utilize the technology you have to help you do those things. Okay. Questions, guys. Like, I feel like I'm talking to my students because I just will stare at them and they just stare at me. If you have questions, if there's anything, don't be afraid to ask because I will answer it. Except I won't tell you how much I weigh. I'm not telling you that. I feel like I'm forgetting stuff. I've been thinking about it all day long. Yeah. No, like, am I that good that I just was able to answer these questions? I was trying to slow down too, because y'all know I start talking fast and getting all excited and everything. This is just what I'm doing. Do you message the people that commented on your post in the afternoon? Do you message the people that commented on your post in the afternoon? On my personal post? Okay, so I probably should have just put my tasks. So I do have a thing in the afternoon and it says, check your posts. I have to do that because I'll forget to check my posts. So in the evening, I'll sit down and I'll roll through my posts, and I will. But I do it in the evening because it's just too much. You know, it's one of those things that I feel like we're going back and we're just checking everything all the time. This reminds me of when I taught students remotely. It was so hard to do because you were constantly trying to log on and see, did they do their work? Did they do their work? And it was like this back and forth instead of just one. So this is what I'm saying, like, you want to try and find a way to just do one task instead of I'm having to go back constantly and constantly. I know you said it already, but what do you send to people who ghost you on host to post? This is Aaron. Okay. Who ghost you on host post? Oh, okay. So you're going to send, and I will put this, I'll send this in the chat again, but I will put it under my post. I send them, and this is under our scripts. Oh, wait. Oh, somebody got their first TT today. She didn't mean to, but she messaged me directly. Dana got her first TT today. Sweet. I send this. Hey, friend, I'm working on interest for this $500 giveaway. I just send that, even if they've looked at it. Guys, there's sometimes whenever I send out my script at the very beginning where somebody has commented on my giveaway post. So they're interested in what my giveaway is. And I ask them, hey, I'm so excited that you're going to get an opportunity, to be in my entry. All you have to do is like post for me, blah, blah. I'll send that. And then I'll turn around and send that one again the next day where they didn't say, yes, they'd post for me, but I send that again because maybe they just saw it and we're like, okay, I'll get to it in a second. I'll send it again. So that's what I send. And guys, I took and I put all of these follow-up scripts in one folder, and I have on my boards, you know what I mean? So I'm not like going around trying to find where I'm going to put the follow-ups. They're all in the same spot, everything. So what's happening in the morning whenever I'm doing follow-up, they're all right there. Bam. And the next message, bam. And the next message, bam. And you know, I got to post y'all. I'm like, it's okay. I'll get to it. It's fine. Not a big deal. So I hope this helped. I don't know. I feel like I've just, y'all are like, yeah, Sam, I got it. But I'm, you know, it's been helpful for me. Yesterday was crazy. I was at a volleyball tournament all day long, and I was able to just work a little, and I just was able to visit with one of the volleyball moms, and it was so great. And we, you know, it was whatever. And then I still got up 10 host to post, and I got 2 loyal customers. And it's not like this thing where you feel trapped by your business. And guys, do me a favor and set a time to close down your shop. Okay. At 10 o'clock at night, because I am a night out, at 10, I'm done. If I get a message at 10 or afterwards, and I'll be honest, even when they say they're ready to do something, I don't answer because I'm closed for business. And I feel like this would be really great for you guys because we want to set boundaries. Nobody would show up at JCPenney's at 2 o'clock in the morning, banging on the doors and mad because they didn't open the door. And, you know, I wanted that shirt or whatever. So if we set boundaries, not only with our own time, but we say, this is when my store opens and this is when my store closes, and this is whenever we're on lunch break, you yourself will start feeling better, and you will start being like, you know what, I've set boundaries and it's okay. Like, I'm okay with not being on my phone all the time. I'm okay that there's messages and I'm not answering them because this is how I work my business. And it's your business, guys. It's yours. It's not theirs. Okay. All right. Well, if anybody has any more questions, I will stop. Wait a minute. What if you talk to someone not online and they don't do social media and are interested in participating or buying? How can they participate? So there's a couple things. Send them your, I mean, I have people all the time. So Samantha that's talking, she's my distributor. I did not meet her on Facebook. Somebody put a DT host a post up, messaged me and said, I have a friend. Will you, here's her phone number. And so she and I talked on the phone back and forth. And then, you know, so you can do it through text if you want to, or you can call people. The only people I can't do anything with are people that like don't have a phone. I mean, I had somebody one time want me to send somebody information through like snail mail. And I'm like, do they at least have an email? But yeah, you can talk to anybody through phone. Yes, guys, power hours. I learned so much. I lead a power hour and I'll learn stuff from people that I'll be like, oh yeah, check this out. And they'll be like, you could do this too. And I'm like, oh, mind blown. So like, there's so many people that know so many different things. And so it's so good to be on. I mean, so good. There's things you learn, and then new things happen, new features, and you get to learn it. And you're like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. Yeah, I'm going to, I iCloud recorded it. I hope that means it goes on to Sherry's iCloud. And so we will get it uploaded so that y'all can, we'll have it. Okay. Anybody else? Yeah. Okay. You guys are awesome. Thank you for getting on. I was very excited to see all you people, and thank y'all for those of you that come put your camera on. It makes me not feel like I'm alone. So, all right, you guys, look. 8 o'clock, we've got our opportunity Zoom. I hope you guys sent out all of the opportunity Zoom follow-ups.